Welcome back to the show. I know it's been a while. This is my first video since being cancer-free, and I'm back in the kitchen. I want you to come with me. So welcome back to Real Fast Food. Today, by request, we are making veal piccata. I'm also going to do a chicken piccata because veal is more expensive than chicken, but Papa Carl asked for it, so I'm going to make it for him today. Never made it before, so you guys are going to go through this journey with me. I did do a little research as to what typically or classically goes into a chicken piccata or a veal piccata. I'm going to add a few more things to mine, mainly for color contrast. You guys know how big I am on color contrast. So I'm going to use some green onions. I'm going to use about 4 cloves of garlic. We're going to get that all mashed up. Here's the non-traditional thing. I'm going to use some cherry tomatoes I'm going to cut up because I want the color. Not just the red, but I've got the yellow and the orange as well. I've got some capers. We're going to put that in there. That's traditional. Obviously, we're going to need lemon. Lemon is very, very, very important in this dish. We're going to use the zest, the juice, and the lemon itself. And we're probably going to use about two lemons. And I'm also going to use some onions. I'm not going to take the time to show you what an onion looks like because if you don't know what an onion looks like, you're probably not watching this video right now. So I've got some pasta boiling on the back stove. Today I'm also going to be using my new induction stovetop. I've never cooked on this before either, but hey, everyone else is doing it, so why not, right? All right, so, and I'm going to use some Chardonnay to make the sauce. Oh, I got to get the butter too. I almost forgot the butter. So stick with me. Watch how I make it. I hope you enjoy it. Welcome back. It's good to be back. Real fast food right now. Okay, so what we have here, we've got the veal, which is just a little baby cow. And then we've got chicken. Full-grown chicken, and we're going to butterfly it. I'm going to go this way, I think, because typically you want it pretty thin, and that helps so you don't overcook it as well, right? And if you wanted to, you could just cut it in half. Now, if you're going to do scallopini, I'd probably cut this in half or butterfly this again to make them really thin. Cooks even faster. I've never cooked veal before. Looks like a pretty lean meat, so don't overcook it. That's the goal, all right? So I've got my butter, onions, capers, lemon zest, scallions, cherry tomatoes, lemon juice, garlic, and lemons, all right? And we're ready to cook, all right? I'm gonna go ahead and start preheat my my pan, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. So I've got some all-purpose flour with some seasoning that we're going to season our chicken and our veal with. Salt, pepper. I put a little cayenne pepper in there because I do like a little kick. It reminds me of when my niece Usha came to visit me last summer, and I thought I was putting paprika in. It was still good. I forgot what we were making, but it was a little spicy, all right? But anyway, so I'm going to dredge my chicken and my veal inside the flour mixture, and I also have a little herbe de Provence, or as we used to say in Jersey, herbes de Provence. A little cooking humor there for you. No? All right. Back to the show. Listen, I got my induction cooktop on. I don't know if you hear the fan blowing in this thing. So far, that's the only thing I don't like about using this thing, especially if I'm recording. If I'm cooking and not recording, it doesn't matter. It heats up super, super fast. Inside this pot, I've got about 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil and about 2 tablespoons of...
Motion detected at front door.
There's motion. You hear the doorbell? All right, I'll be right back. Okay, we just want to get a nice browning on this thing. See that color there? I want a little bit darker, but it's getting there. All right, so I'm going to give it about another minute. That one's ready to go. That one's ready to go. That one's ready to go. You see that color? That's what I want. That's what I want. You got what I need. Can you see that color? You see that? That's good. That's what we want. So I'm not trying to cook it all the way through. I'm really just trying to develop color. And like I tell you guys all the time, color is flavor. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pull them out because I don't want to overcook them. And then I'm going to add my other stuff in here. All right, and I'm going to put in my onions. And what we're doing now is we're making the sauce. Making the sauce. My onions. I can turn this down a little bit because I don't want my garlic to burn. Oh, it smells good. It smells so good. I'm going to put my garlic in. That's about 4 cloves of garlic. I'm going to put my tomatoes in. My non-traditional, non-classic tomatoes. Just for color. Put my capers in. Capers are very briny. If you could think of if an olive and a pickle got together and had a baby, that's what caper tastes like. So if you like pickles, if you like olives, you'll love capers. What else am I going to put in there? Ooh, I'm going to put my lemon zest in there. I'm actually going to put my lemon slices in there. And get nice and caramelized. Here comes my juice that I never took the seeds out of. But if you don't tell, I won't either. Hey Brittany, if you're watching, come out, I never show you how to do anything. All right, now I'm showing you. All right, now I'm showing you. And then in my opinion, the next star of the show, and I don't know if I mentioned this, is some Chardonnay. All right, I'm just gonna let all this cook for a little bit. I'm gonna put my green onions in there again. Not traditional, but I wanted some color. Y'all know how I am with my color. Y'all see how much prettier that is already? Hey, Papa Carl, I hope you're watching, buddy. I miss you, buddy. All right. You can feel those lemons actually getting nice and tender. All right. And I'm going to cook this for a little while because I want some of that wine to cook out a little bit. Then I'm going to shut it off. I'm going to add my butter in there, assuming my pan is not too hot. You don't want it over 200 degrees or you won't get the effect you want from your butter. We're going to put some cold butter in there, mix it all together. It's going to get nice and homogenized and creamy like. Then we're going to add our chicken and veal back on there, let it sit for a little bit, and we'll be ready to eat with the pasta. I got to go back and get the pasta on. All right, be right back. Okay, I've cut the cooktop off. I don't know if you can tell, but that's already thickening up quite a bit. It's because that wine is really reduced. While I'm waiting for this to cool off, I'm actually going to go ahead and put my chicken and my veal back in here because I want some of that residual heat to, you hear that fan cut off? I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. But I want some of that residual heat to finish cooking my meat all the way through. And also bring that temperature down. And then I'm going to go ahead and And I'm gonna add my butter so it has a chance to melt. And that's a little more than a half a stick of butter. That lemon flavor is really, really pungent. So the fat in this butter will help knock that down. All right, we're gonna let that mix all together or melt down, and we're gonna do the plating, and I will show you how it looks in a minute. All right, welcome back, y'all. We had fun today. Hope you learned something. Make this dish. Make this dish. It smells amazing in here. It smells like an Italian kitchen. And I don't know if veal and chicken piccata is entirely Italian. Certainly has some Italian influences, but I think there's an American influence on there as well. Hey, who's hungry? Who wants some chicken and veal piccata? Yeah. I think it's also called lemon chicken, but...
Motion detected at front door.
Somebody's at my front door. All right, y'all, we got dinner for two. We got veal piccata, and we got chicken piccata. This is how we do it, y'all. Cafe Brent, come on. You need a private chef? You need catering? This is how we do it. Just like this. Just like that. Dinner for two. Dinner for two.